Hey everybody, glad to see you guys back here on the channel. Gotta say, it felt great to take a few days off from filming YouTube videos and just kick back and relax. I needed the rest, man, so it felt great. So I'm back on the channel, back to doing videos again. So right off the bat, I want to say that all the products that are in today's video were totally sponsored by the companies whose products you see here before me on the table. There's like 6 different companies here. No, actually 5 companies. 2 of them are by the same company, but all of these items were actually provided by these companies for me to bring the information to you guys. So I'll try not to sound too much like a commercial. We played around with all these things and had a little bit of fun with them all. So with that said though, let's just jump in and let's check out these tech items. And by the way, all of these items are also from China. So they're like really good priced. They're all, I think all of them are on Amazon except for one. And with that said, well, let's just check out this crazy tech stuff from abroad. If you're looking for a drone that won't break the bank but still has some cool features, the UDI U842 Predator might be the solution for you. Now this drone is pretty cool because you can not only operate it with the app, you can also operate it with the remote control that comes with it. So if you like using your phone, you can control it that way, or you can actually control it through the controller. The Predator is a 6-axis gyro RTF RC quadcopter, and for beginners, the Predator also features headless mode. Another feature of the Predator is if your battery starts to go low, you'll get a little sound on the controller going dee dee dee, letting you know that you're running out of battery and for you to get your drone back to you and on the ground before it just falls from the sky. One thing about the Predator drone that sounds kind of interesting is that it features a 360-degree flip. Now, when you press the flip mode button of the transmitter, the drone will enter the flip mode. After that, all you need to do is push the stick in any direction and you'll get the drone to flip. And that's pretty damn cool because doing tricks is just awesome. The Predator also features a 720p Wi-Fi built-in camera. Now, this can be viewed through the app on your phone. The only thing about it, however, is it features no stabilization, so your filming might be a little bit wobbly. And you can also remove it if you don't want it on the drone whatsoever. Everything you need comes inside the box, but what's even better, you actually get an extra battery, all for $110. One thing about the drone, however, that I definitely have to mention is Jesus, the cameraman, when he went out and flew the thing, he just went balls out, which I feel is kind of idiotic on his behalf, but he took the thing like flying into the sky till he couldn't even see the fracking thing, until it actually came tumbling to the ground on solid concrete. And even though it came from solid concrete from God knows how frickin' high in the air it was, no damage. Then, he pretty much repeated that sequence a couple of times, until the battery ran low. Catch so much short. Don't you laugh, sucker. And so I gotta say this, it's frickin' durable. I mean, he took this thing so far up I couldn't even see it. I was like getting stressed going, man, where did the drone go? So if you're looking for something that's not like gonna break the bank and is really durable, which I think that's very important, especially for beginners. You know, if you're gonna be crashing your drone, especially if you're gonna be playing around the city, which honestly I wouldn't recommend. I'd recommend going to a park, but if you're gonna do that, you want something that's durable. And I will say at the end of the day, this is a durable product. All right, so check this out. I know you guys all know what a GoPro is. Now, a GoPro camera that's going to be similar quality to the product we're going to show you today from DBPOWER is about $200. But the DBPOWER is only $70 for a 4K action cam. The DBPOWER is a 12 megapixel waterproof sports camera. It can film up to 4K at 25 frames per second and 2.7K at 30 frames per second. And it also has a 170-degree wide-angle lens. One of the photo features of the camera is burst photo, which takes 3 photos, and it also has a time-lapse mode as well. Now, as far as the waterproof design of the DBPOWER, it can be submerged to up to 30 meters, which means if you're out surfing, you fall in the water, anything like that, the camera's going to keep going without a flaw. The camera also features Wi-Fi, which you can use through your phone, and it can be used from up to 10 meters away from your phone. And if you're looking to do all this by remote control, it even comes with its own little remote. The DBPOWER Action Cam comes in its own waterproof case, and that's pretty cool, so you can take it out wherever you're going. You don't have to worry about getting anything wet if you don't want to. But inside of that is all kinds of accessories, including a selfie stick, bracket, screws, stickers, just all kinds of stuff, including 2 900 milliamp batteries to keep you up and going. Now, right off the bat, I gotta say that for under $70, this 4K camera is definitely worth the money. I mean, let's just picture it. If you go out there and you ruin your $200 item, you're gonna be really bummed. You ruin something that's under 70 bucks, you might be a little unhappy, but you're not gonna be like, oh my God, what did I do? Now, the only thing about this that could have been a little bit better, but I mean, what are you expecting? At 70 bucks, it could have come with its own SD card, but beyond that, this thing's badass for the price. Are you looking for a pair of active noise canceling Bluetooth headphones? Then let's check out the LEOPHILE Zero. The LEOPHILE Zero headphones can be used in two ways. Not only can they be used in the wireless mode, but if your battery's dead, you can also plug them in so you can keep going all day long. If you're a person who listens to their headphones for a really long time and you don't want to be uncomfortable, these headphones feature an ANC neckband, and this is best for long time wearing comfort. And this also results in reduced in-ear pressure, which means that your ears don't get worn out from having the cups in them for hours at a time. Never miss a call with the Zeros because it actually features an incoming call vibration alert, and it also features a built-in microphone to answer those calls. The Zeros also feature pretty long listening times. You can have up to 20 hours of playtime with ANC off and 15 hours with ANC on, and it only takes 2 hours to recharge the headphones and be up and going again. What comes in the box? Well, you get the Zero neckband Bluetooth headphones, the USB charging cable, the user's guide, 3 different sizes of earbuds to fit different size ears, 2 wire clips, and a dedicated audio cable. As far as the sound quality goes, the Zeros sound right in the middle of the road. So it's pretty much going to reproduce music as best as the way it was recorded. You're not going to get any bass influence, any treble influence. It's pretty much a flat response, which I like. A lot of people out there prefer this because it doesn't actually flavor the music or color it with any different type of sound. You know what I mean? Like if you like classical music and stuff like that, you don't want to get a pair of headphones that sound like you're listening to hip hop. It's not going to be the same transition. So these are right straight down the middle. Just take that in mind. And also, if you have the ANC on, it does change the way the music sounds, but it also cancels all the outside noise. You don't have any of that crap going on. And if you're on a plane or something like that and the battery starts getting low and you don't want to use the Wi-Fi, you can always just plug it right into the jack in a plane and be up and going. So these are priced right now at about $70. The things about them I like though is that you can wear them for a long time and a long period of time, like at the office or something like that. If you're somebody who sits at a desk in an office and you listen to headphones for hours on end, the cups in your ears, they don't really have any weight or whatsoever on them, so you can wear them for a really long time without going, this crap's irritating me. Know what I mean? All right, next up we have the BlitzWolf selfie stick. And you're going, hey, Elric, what the heck is a selfie stick? Well, a selfie stick is basically a stick for helping you take pictures of yourself with a stick. That's pretty much it. I'm just being honest with you. It's a selfie stick. But what's cool about it is if you're a person out there and you do a lot of your own vlogs and stuff like that, and you're like doing it on the road and you don't want something you're going to have to lug around with you, you can just sit on a desk and all of a sudden start filming your videos. And this product is really cool for you. It's actually only $22 and it does offer a lot of features for doing stuff like that. Like if you're at the beach or whatever and you got a bunch of your friends, you can hook your camera up to the selfie stick, hold it out in front of you and take pictures of a group of people. And for that type of stuff, it's really cool. But I think for the vlogger though, it's much better because if you're on the road and you got a backpack, you don't want to lug a bunch of stuff around with you, especially, you don't want to lug microphones and heavy this and heavy that, especially, a giant tripod is just huge. This thing's super lightweight. You just set it on a desk or, like I said, hold it on an angle apart from yourself and do group photos and stuff like that. I mean, that's pretty much it. This product is very straight ahead. The BlitzWolf selfie stick, the BlitzWolf, say that 3 times in a row. The BlitzWolf selfie stick, BlitzWolf selfie, I can't do it, maybe you can. But anyways, it's under $23, $22 on Amazon. If you're looking for this type of product and you're on the go all the time and you like to shoot your own vlogs or just be a little bit of a narcissist and take pictures of yourself, this may be for you, baby. And it's even got its own remote control so you can take your photos from a distance. This next product I feel is really cool for a niche audience. If you're a person out there who likes to have like parties and you just like to watch a bunch of stuff with your friends, but you don't have a big screen TV or the money to invest in a big screen TV, but you got a giant blank wall, then hey, the T21 from DBPOWER can really probably help you out with that because this projector does full 1080p and all you really need is a wall. Plug it in through your HDMI cable to any device, whatever has an HDMI, whether you can do it on your phone or you can do it on your computer, whatever, you can take that image and put it up to the wall and watch it, which is pretty damn cool. The T21 sounds like a Terminator, but it's not, but you can sure watch movies through a lot of different sources. You can connect via HDMI, USB, through the SD card slot, or through VGA. The T21 features 1500 lumens, and this is brighter than ordinary LED projectors. With the projector distance between 1.5 meters and 5 meters, the image size ranges between 32 inches all the way up to 176 inches. But for the best watching experience, it's recommended that the projector is 2 to 2.5 meters away, which produces an image size of 130 inches. Controlling the T21 comes in two different ways, either through the included remote control or through the buttons that are easily located on top. And focusing the image is done by the controller located at the front of the projector. Like I said, if you're in a dorm or you're in a place that has a giant wall and you want to have a great big picture on your wall, now obviously it's not going to be like an OLED TV, but it's still going to be pretty cool. So if you're a gamer and you want to play your games on a giant screen, well, you can use this to play all your games. It's not really recommended, however, for doing business presentations and stuff like that. It's more geared for people who want home theater and just want that giant image on their wall at 1080p. And best of all, it's $105, so it's not even priced really expensive to get all those great features and everything in this little package. Okay, now this last item is one that I kind of requested because I was like, okay, I blew all those things up in my house and not every single solitary device in my house requires a super over-the-top power surge protector. Some things are cheap, like toothbrushes and stuff like that in the bathroom, and I figured, hey, you know what? I need surge protectors for there. There's a few things out in the garage that I just have going on that aren't gonna be like the end of the world, and let's just face it, not everybody has the 70 to $80 to pay for those giant monster power supplies. So this one today that we're taking a look at is actually a 2-pack from a company called Poweradd. Now this is only $20 for 2 of these things. Now, they do have some pretty interesting features, and they're kind of trippy because they're green and white. I mean, they don't feel like, super duper heavy duty. I'm really looking at them now. They really don't seem like they're super duper heavy made whatsoever. I mean, but they are very, very inexpensive. You get an actual 2-pack of these for $18.99. So if you've got like device in your home that you want to still have some surge protection on, but it's not like, you're worrying about it. Like, let's just put it this way. Like, do you really want to go and spend 70 ducks? Would you eat 70 ducks? No. Do you want to pay $70 for a surge protector for your toaster? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You really don't want to do that. So this type of product, even though I know it's a low budget type of product, does have its use. And I'm going to hook these up around the house and see how well they work. Now, I think for what I'm doing with them, they'll be just fine. Because like I said, toothbrushes, toasters, stuff like that, that's really not a high value item. I still want to have protected, but I don't want to go out and just spend $70 and everything in the house. I'd be spending like, $7,000 on power supplies. So, excuse me, on surge protectors. So I don't want to do that. So at the end of the day, if you want a couple surge protectors that are low budget, they're really easy to get a hold of, you can just click a button on Amazon and get them, well, here you go, man. The Poweradd dual pack for $18.99. And that pretty much wraps up today's video. Like I said in the very beginning, all of the companies today sent their products in for me to show on the channel, so I tried not to be too commercially about them and still bring you guys the information. But honestly, man, I don't know why I kind of go into commercial mode, because when I start talking about a product, I'm always just so jazzed about technology. I do feel kind of like I get kind of like in that little kid mode, excited mode about things. Oh, new tech. But that's just me. Like usual, down below that like button, we'll have links to all of these different products. You guys can check out more information or buy one for yourself. I'm sure there's something that we showed you today that might be your interest, and you're like, hey, I'd really like to check that out. That's a great price. So with that said, I'm Elric. You've been watching Tech in Tomorrow. We'll see you guys back on here for regular videos tomorrow.